So now there's rumors that we're gonna get a iPhone flip phone, which what is going on anymore? I swear, I just don't think this is gonna happen altogether now. Like for the longest time now, it's been like there's gonna be an iPhone foldable. It's gonna be, you know, a 12-inch inside display. It's gonna be crazy insane. It's gonna compete with the Z Fold series and OnePlus Open 2. Now there's rumors that there's going to be a iPhone flip, which is weird because if we're being honest, I think that's the more realistic route, in all honesty, for Apple. The foldable phone route is stupid because of how expensive it's going to be, and no one's going to want to buy it. Say no one. People buy the Apple Vision Pro, okay? So there's going to be people who buy it, but it's going to be a very small... There's going to be less of an amount than normal for an Apple product. Well, I'll say it's gonna be like $3,000 for a foldable iPhone. Okay, it's not realistic. Yeah, the concept is cool. The Apple Vision Pro is great. Whatever, it's just not realistic. Okay, so that is an interesting concept. The iPhone flip, though, that's the one I've been saying since the beginning. Makes logical sense. That makes a lot of logical sense. First off, you could probably price it at the same price, right around what we would see out of a Z Fold series, like $1,800, which puts it right above their flagship phones of the iPhone 15 Pro Max, 1 terabyte, which is $1,500. iPhone Pro Max usually is like what, 13 base models, like $1,299, $1,199 for the Pro. Like, it puts you right in that kind of area, right? But according to rumors and speculations and delusional crap at this point, I'm starting to think the rumored price is right around $1,000, which there's no way that's ever going to be $1,000. Like, there's just no freaking possible way. Now, listen, Apple over the years, and obviously I'm not an Apple fanboy, but Apple over the year, and if anything, I'm more of a Samsung, Google fanboy. Over the years, Apple has gotten a very bad reputation for overpricing their products, right? Making their products way more expensive than they need to be because you're paying the Apple tax. Over the years, that has kind of gone down and gone away with. If you want to buy an iPhone 12 Pro right now, 12 Pro Max, guess what? It's $70 more than the S25 Ultra. You want to buy Apple AirPods? Guess what? There's $70 more than Samsung's AirPods. It's that narrative that Apple charges you an arm and a leg more than other companies is kind of not true. Okay, it's not a 100% true statement. But Apple does have the idea, or had a definition of, we want to make our products premium and we're going to charge you a premium price. There's no way they come out with an iPhone flip and it's less than $1,500. There's just no way. I don't think they can. Number one, they could probably make it cheaper, and honestly, they could release it for that price, but knowing Apple, I don't think they're going to. Number one, it's a very big gamble for them. Okay, it's a huge gamble for them. It's a first-gen product. Yes, there will be a lot of people who like it and want to get it, and obviously $1,000 would sell like hotcakes. But number one, can they, realistically speaking, make enough of a supply to get out there and be able to supply, as many units as they would need to? First gen product, there's going to be issues, there's going to be problems. Whenever you release a product ever, there's a 10% margin for failure. So if I sell 1 million units and I ship out 1 million units of a product, 10% of those units are going to be broken, have problems, need to be fixed, need to be returned, or something like that. That's just how every single piece of tech has ever came out, how it works. 10% is margin of error when you sell a product. When it's a first gen product, that margin of error creeps up to 20%. So that's usually why, for example, in this case, Apple would probably charge $1,500. It's a sweet spot between the flippable phone market and the foldable phone market. And then they would be able to just release it out there. If there is problems, first gen product, they can make up for the profit margins that they're losing by having products returned to them and that. But again, like I said, it's just, this is another reason why it's going to be so expensive. It's because supply and demand. If they don't think they can supply enough units for the demand, then they're just going to charge more money. Make more money per foldable or flippable cell phone they sell. Because if they know they're going to sell out every unit they have, why sell out every unit you have and you can't make more fast enough at $1,000 when you can do the same concept at $1,500, $2,000? Like, that's just kind of a no-brainer, right? So I don't agree that $1,000 will be the price tag. Just won't. Maybe in a couple years. Maybe in a couple years after a couple of generations. But it's kind of like the Apple Vision Pro. Could they have come out with the Apple Vision Pro and made that thing for $2,000? Right? Still 4 times the price of a Meta Quest 3? Yeah, they could have. But they're not going to. Because why would they? They could make way more margins by making it way more expensive and marketing it as a premium product. If they made the Apple Vision Pro cheap enough, right? Let's say they made it like $1,200, then guess what? Everyone in the mother is going to buy it, and that thing's going to sell out like crazy, and they're not going to be able to meet the demand or meet the supply for the demand. It's a little bit of it is keeping. They want the price margins high. They want to make money back. They want to make as much profit as possible, but also you don't want your product, not being able to meet the supply and demand. So tell me down below your thoughts, opinions. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.